Let me hit you with a truth most people won't tell you. The reason people don't respect you in conversations isn't because they're rude. It's not because you're too real or because they're intimidated by your honesty. It's because you suck at conversations and no one had the guts to tell you until now. Look, this might hurt, but if you care about being better, if you care about building real connections, then you need to hear this. You talk too much about the wrong things at the wrong time and in the wrong way, and it's pushing people away. You're not connecting, you're performing, you're not vibing, you're monologuing, and you don't even realize it. You've been wondering why people stop texting back, why conversations feel awkward, or why they keep their replies dry and short. It's not them, it's you. You're either making everything about yourself, trying too hard to impress, or constantly trying to prove something. And guess what? That repels people, especially the ones you secretly want to impress. Let me give it to you straight. If you're always the main character in your own story, no one's going to stick around for the sequel. Because real conversations aren't about you, they're about us, about connection. And right now, you're killing it, and not in the good way. Here's what people won't say to your face. You talk about yourself too much. Every story, every moment, every time someone shares something, you hijack it. They say, I had a rough day. And before they finish, you're already saying, that's nothing. One time stop, just stop. You're not connecting, you're competing. And people feel it. You know what people want more than anything? To feel seen, to feel like someone finally gets them. And you can't do that if your mouth is always running and your ears are off. You want to be respected? Learn to shut up. Learn to listen. Not just to reply, not to wait your turn, but to actually understand. You're so busy trying to be heard, you forgot how to hear. And I get it. Maybe you grew up in a house where you were constantly ignored. Maybe this is your way of finally being noticed. But if you don't control it, it turns toxic. People don't owe you attention. You have to earn it. And the way you earn it is by giving it first. Watch how people light up when you ask about them. Not surface questions, but real ones. Ask, what's something that changed you forever? Watch what happens. That's how you build something that matters. And guess what? When they finally ask about you, they'll actually mean it. Also, stop using conversations to perform. Not everything needs to be a joke or a flex. You don't have to show off how smart or deep or successful you are. You don't need to prove you've been through stuff. You don't need to turn everything into a TED Talk. It's exhausting. People don't want to feel like they're sitting in a job interview every time they talk to you. They want to relax. They want to feel safe. And safe doesn't mean boring, and it means human. Here's something no one's told you. Sometimes your silence speaks louder than your stories. When you can just be there, present, not trying to one-up or impress, that's when people actually feel drawn to you. That's when respect shows up. You know the kind of person people respect immediately? The one who doesn't need to steal the spotlight? The one who asks, listens, holds space, and then drops a line so real, so clean, so rare, it stops everyone. That could be you. But you gotta stop crowding the air with your own noise first. If you ever leave a conversation and you don't remember what they said, you failed. You made it about you. You might have talked for 20 minutes straight, but you left no impact. And that's the worst kind of invisible. Want to flip the script? Here's how. Start by paying attention to their face. Not just their words, watch their eyes. Their posture. Are they leaning in or pulling back? Are they laughing because they mean it or because it's polite? Learn the cues. It'll save you from embarrassing yourself. Then, practice restraint. When someone shares something, don't instantly relate it to yourself. Just stay with their story. Ask a deeper question. Let them have the moment. Let them be the star. And next, give space. If the silence gets awkward, good. Sit in it. Don't rush to fill every gap. Most people reveal the real stuff in the pauses, not the noise. Also, be okay with not being the most interesting person in the room. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is, tell me more. Here's the kicker. When you master this, something insane happens. People start craving your presence. They remember how you made them feel. You become rare, and in a world where everyone's screaming to be heard, the one who listens becomes a magnet. So stop being that person who always has to talk, always has to share, always needs to be heard. Be the person who knows when to speak and when to shut up.